wrestling fans out there on the net. I am Gulf Coast wrestling personality, this pentacular beast, Smooth Brian Reese, and you're watching FrontRowFanatics.com.
Hello, fans. I am Heinrich Heineken, the Gargoyle's little drinking buddy. We are now going to give you match of the night and the ratings of the show. They took me off the camera. Damn it. I hate California Kid. Ah! Damn, Heinrich, here, have some beer, baby. Okay. Heinrich's better now. He was upset because we took him off the last segment now. Anyway, we're going to do match of the night, rating of the show. And I know one thing is that if you try to give me some bullshit 7.5 on this rating, I'm dotting you in the eye, man. So anyway, let's go with match of the night, and you can go ahead and go.
Okay, I'm going to give match of the night to the tag team Four Corners of Hell match. Like I said, these all teams put their heart and soul into this match, and it showed. It was action, and I was marking out left and right. This was, to me, one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a long time. The runner-up, I'm going to give it to the 10-man elimination battle royal.
Well, unlike you, being the bizarre, sick freako and beer swilling individual, what's that? Is that Heinrich? I agree, Heinrich. Me and Heinrich say there is no match of the night. The whole thing gets show of the night. That whole show was off the chain, baby. From top to bottom, start to finish. Hardcore New Year was an awesome ass-kicking way for CSW to start the new year. So I'm giving the whole show, big match, big show, everything gets match of the night. That's what I say.
And he can do that because he's the Gargoyle.
Damn Skippy.
Right.
Alexandra, what are your comments, babe?
You know what? There was only 2 matches I really didn't like. So in this one, really, it's kind of hard to say which ones were your favorite when they all pretty much were, like I said, minus the 2. But if I had to choose, I'm with Mr. Internet that I like the Four Corners of Hell
the tag
teams. Although I don't agree with Frost and
David
Prime winning, I would have preferred the... Jester,
the guy she wants to have the love child with.
Yeah, I know.
The Sadist Kingdom.
Right.
I would prefer them to win, but you can't always get what you want. For my runner-up, actually I was going to go with the first match for that.
Oh, BTY and California Kid.
It was enough to make you sit down and pay attention.
Got you started, your interest in the whole show. Okay, I see what you're saying.
And it was very memorable.
Okay.
First and last match were awesome. I do want to say, thank you to CSW and Gargoyle for actually bringing me to come and showing us some hardcore in an elegant way.
Right. That's an excellent way to put it. Hardcore in an elegant way. Are we going to rate the show now?
Yeah, in a slight minute there before we rate the show, and I'm glad that everybody's got their thing going on, and we're all in agreement now that CSW is a good place to go watch, and the main thing is have some fun.
Hell yes.
My main thing is to have some fun. Yeah. Now, we travel and we all see a lot of promotions, and I am unabashedly a CSW mark. It's my favorite promotion to go to, and that's not no knock on anybody else that I go see. WIW, they draw bigger crowds. Ultimate, they have better lights and sounds and a great solid roster, and they put on a good show and everything, and but CSW is my favorite place to go because it's the most fun.
I think it's because CSW, the audience feels like they're part of the show. You feel like you're an integral part of what goes on there.
The wrestlers actually interact with you. Everywhere else that's frowned on.
Yeah.
But you have to have that interaction. Even when you go into bigger companies, there's that interaction. And I could probably say that CSW could become my favorite show once I get to know more people.
Right.
Well, you keep on coming and you'll keep on seeing, and then you'll know why the Gargoyle has been sitting in that same seat for 5 years in a row now, supporting wrestling under any name in the House of Hardcore in Mossy Head, Florida. So, great show. That's all I can say, and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, so did I. I'm going to rate the show a 9.2. The only downside, there was no real ring announcer, and I know that's a piddly thing to I'm not complaining about it by any means, but it just seems to move the show along a little better with a good solid ring announcer. But other than that, totally awesome show. I had fun. I was hoarse the next day from screaming, and it was just awesome.
I'll give it a 9.5. And I agree with you. Beast move was missed. That tomfoolery commissioner dude, man, sorry, you just don't cut it on the stick. But overall, top to bottom, everybody who is involved in that CSW show.
Staff and faculty, everybody.
Absolutely. It was great. It was awesome. I was very excited and happy to see a full packed house there that CSW deserves. They've been like the stepchild of Gulf Coast wrestling around here for so long, taking all the negative knocks and comments when people don't want to give them the chance to go, and you can see some good quality wrestling there if you just give it a chance. So CSW 9.5, kick-ass, great way to start out the hardcore new year.
Alexandra Pays, what did you give the show?
I really don't feel comfortable rating CSW as of yet because of everything I've seen compared to what I have seen. It would be a 10 every time, and they can't really go any further than that.
Right.
So at this moment, I really don't want to.
Okay, hey, fair enough.
I would like to, give a shout out to Tiny, though. One hell of a referee.
Oh, okay, yeah, Tiny Garrett, of course, the senior official at CSW.
Absolutely one tough son of a bitch recovering from that nasty-ass gash he took there reffing at a Dirty South show. He showed us the scar out there in the parking lot.
As the California kid found out, if you push Tiny, he pushes back.
That's right. So, you're a kid, you're pretty tough, but you mess with Tiny, you might...
he'll get up in your jib and shut your lights out.
That's right. Bust you in the jibs and you're done. Won't be no shit talking anymore.
Absolutely.
But anybody else got any comments, high fives, shout outs, whatever?
Shout out to Miss Vicky.
Yes.
Always raising hell back there.
Always Miss Vicky, heckler supreme, hard working behind
I
the
surrender
scenes.
to you.
That's right. Hardcore heckler, behind the scenes working individual. She gives her all to help make the show at CSW run smooth and be the great entertaining show that it is. All the ladies, I don't remember all your names. I'm sorry. I'm swilling beer. But I love you all. You do a great job feeding.
And they had double the capacity of what they normally have. And you wouldn't have, from the snack bar to everywhere else, you wouldn't have noticed that there was that big of a crowd. Everybody was kicking ass and taking names.
Absolutely. So, great job, CSW, starting off the new year, kicking ass, taking names. And so,
I also want to point out, coming up, we're going to be hitting some different shows, expanding out a little bit. I'm guessing sometime early March we're going to hit, what is it, Sims, Alabama?
It's either Sims, Alabama or Loosedale, Mississippi for an AWF show.
And I definitely want to go check out a WIW show. I know you've been, I have not been. I need to get there and see that.
Right now, I believe we're going to be hitting the New Heights Battle of the Gulf Coast on the 13th of February. So look for the Front Row Fanatics to be at some different shows at a town and an arena near you. And with that, we're being given the high sign by our lovely production assistant, Alexandra Page. No, yeah, we're your number one too, baby. We love you. So with that being said, I'm the Gargoyle.
I'm Mr. Internet.
And we'll see you in the front row.